Confusion as Nigerian banks reject old Naira notes despite Supreme Court ruling. Welcome to the news and please subscribe to our channel. To get notified when we post hot juicy news update, please click on the notification bell. This is despite the Supreme Court ruling stopping the Central Bank of Nigeria (CBN) from implementing the February 10, 2023 deadline for swapping of old Naira note for the newly redesigned Naira note. Most bank customers were confused on Monday as commercial banks rejected the old Naira note they wanted to deposit. This is despite the Supreme Court ruling stopping the Central Bank of Nigeria (CBN) from implementing the February 10, 2023 deadline for swapping of old Naira notes for the newly redesigned Naira note. I went to First Bank in Akute and I was told by bank officials that they are not collecting the old money, only new notes. Even the POS oppressor behind my house called someone she knows in first and she was told they are not collecting the old notes. A bank customer told Sahara reporters. Some Nigerians also took to social media platforms to condemn the actions of the banks. Some states had also challenged the Naira redesign policy in court. In a suit number SCCS 200-2023, the state asked the Apex Court to declare the President of Nigeria cannot unilaterally direct the Central Bank of Nigeria to recall the new 200, 500, and 1,000 old banknotes without recourse to the Federal Executive Council and National Economic Council respectively. They also prayed a mandatory order seeking for a reversal of the federal government policy to recall the 200, 500, 1,000 naira notes from circulation for affecting the economic well-being of over 20 million of its citizens. The applicant also sought mandatory order compelling the policy for alleged failure to comply with the 1999 as amended Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Now, what is wrong with you Nigerians? You all love to blame everybody apart from yourself. A 3-month notice was given for you to deposit any cash you have at the bank. If you refuse to adhere to the timeline, deal with the repercussions. Gandola has 12 billion piled up to buy votes in Kano. Reason the criminal is shouting all over the place. How many poor people actually use the reprinted notes, by the way? Get to the poor neighborhood with all you see are 20 naira, 50 naira, and 100 naira notes. I am 100% with Emefiel on this one. Not vote buying this time around. I think you're getting it wrong here. Where the government and the CBN failed is that they told people to return their money quite alright. A lot of people pack the money where they keep for house. But people they do a job, you understand, then carry them. But people they do contribution, then carry the money. Kia Musa. Then go deposit them. Or you give people back the amount they took to the bank. Problem. Do you not see where it is coming from? There is no way you can be redesigning the policy. I mean, you can actually, be redesigning this particular, but there is no way. There is absolutely no way. To be very sincere with you, there is no way. You can't tell people, return something that you're holding. Then you can't tell people, no. You have to, You have to do the right thing. How does that explain why banks are not following the law? The High Court of the land stopped that deadline from happening. Supreme Court does not make monetary policy in Nigeria. Only CBN has exclusive authority to do so. CBN has not told commercial banks to collect old notes beyond 10 February. So any year bank will go collect old notes is doing so at their own risk. I hope very soon the Supreme Court will give order to CBN to set Naira exchange from $1 to 1 Naira or set an interest rate to 0.001%. Okay, the judiciary, the third arm of government, interprets the law through the legislative arm makes the law. Okay, though the legislative arm makes the law, the executive arm executes them. The CBN is governed by the CBN Act of 2007. An act is a decree that is approved by the legislative arm of government, while the CBN can state when a new currency becomes a legal tender. Section 23 says the CBN has a mandatory duty to redeem the old notes when presented to them or presented by the bank. Okay, as for principles of checks and balances, when there is conflict between carrying out laws the judiciary steps in and interprets what that law says. This was the basis of the Supreme Court stepping in. Know the laws of your land, brother. Peace be upon you. Alright, well, it don't be. This one go bring wahala. This one go bring wahala. Now this one go even bring more trouble. They are just doing us favor. The little amount in circulation should not go to the bank. No new notes to give to their customers. We are not scared of anything. The thing is, yes, you cannot be saying you cannot give us new notes. And then you are saying you will not collect the old notes. For what now? Okay, our judiciary have reduced themselves to nothing. That is why nobody will take them seriously. That is why nobody will take them serious again. Did Nigeria have Supreme Court judges? Yahoo judges. Yahoo judges. Senate judiciary. That is why the executive arm of government said let's call government to be obeyed. My owners, you cannot tell people to bring what you get then. Make I collect them back. You start to talk super story. Alright. I will advise that any money anybody get now should not be taken to the bank anymore. Be it alright, well, like I said, I don't have a problem with whatever policy, but my own is why? What happened between Lawal and Makina at the Supreme Court is enough to look down on judicial system. Imagine the kind of confusion. Alright, well, at the end of the day, my own is give people the new notes. Then if you're coming out to say the new notes, then people would deposit, no problem. Alright, well, at the end of the day, this is what it's going to. Alright, well, at the end of the day, like I said, you cannot tell people to give you what they have, and you cannot give them what you're supposed to give them. I'm just shining my shoes for Thanksgiving after the end of this government. It is not easy to survive 8 years of government. You're not serious. Make them reject them. We the citizens will keep using it. Let federal government keep their new notes. Yes, now. Had they been they don't give new notes now plenty. No wala. Alright. Okay, on this note, we have come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come your way next time, enjoy the rest of your day.